Welcome to Meme Coins Are Fun. I'm gonna take it back.
I wanna be a billionaire so fucking bad. Buy all of the things I never had. I wanna be on the cover of Forbes magazine, smiling next to Oprah and the Queen. Oh, every time I close my eyes, I see my name in shiny lights. Yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire. Yeah, I would have a show like Oprah. I would be the host of everything.
All right. What's up? What's up? What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? We're gonna talk some meme coins. We're gonna talk some shit coins. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna chop it up with the fam. We're gonna say what's up to a bunch of people that we haven't talked to in a little bit. Man, it has been an amazing bull run so far. I hope everyone is out there staying locked in, getting those gains, you know, keeping their ears to the streets, man. There's shit popping off every single day. Let me get some more guys up here. All right. What's going on? Yeah, if you guys want to come up, just request.
Yo, co-host me, bro.
I got you. I got you. All right. Damn. Let's run it, baby. Yeah. So what's up, Average? What's going on?
Bro, the market is hot. Base is popping off. Like I don't even know what to make of what's going on right now. People are tweeting out wallet addresses and just raising tens of millions of dollars and then dunking on everybody's heads over and over and over again. It's madness, bro.
Bro, I'll tell you what though, bro. I cooked on like a couple of the pre-sales. You know how like people keep saying like, "Oh, pre-sale this, pre-sale that." Like, I think I'm above 50% on the pre-sales that I got into. It's just you got to be smart. Like, you got to just like honestly like take your profits out as soon as you see that initial pump or you're up. Like, take your initials out, and then you can do what you want with it, and you're risk free, right? So that's the way to do it. What's up, Kook? What's going on, bro?
Yo, dude, nothing, man. Nice to be on a meme coin space. I go on spaces like once every 2 weeks now, but
Yeah, I think
yeah,
the last time we were chopping it up, we were on your space. I came up and we were talking a little bit
bro,
about the market and stuff.
that was the
Yeah.
last spaces I hosted, I think. Like I
Oh,
used to
for
host
real?
spaces all the time, but I kind of stopped because the market's cooking, right? So yeah, certain times I'll come on if there's something interesting, but I'm not really on spaces a lot these days, bro. So yeah, nice to be here. I see some faces I know, and so it'll probably be a good discussion. A
Yeah,
discussion,
man.
that sounds gay, bro.
We're we're gonna have a nice little discussion about some meme
We're gonna
coin.
have a very serious meme coin discussion.
No, you know what's funny too is like I don't know if whoever like follows me and stuff is like I haven't been, I'm usually doing a lot of spaces and I've been kind of taking a step back from spaces because there's just so much shit going on. Um, and like it's crazy. Like it's hard to do a lot of spaces and stay glued to the market and stay locked in because dude, there's shit popping off every single day, you know. And yeah, it's just so much fun. But the energy is high, the vibes are high, and there's just a lot of money to be made, bro. I've been cooking. Hopefully, everyone in the audience has been cooking too. You got to get good information. That's the number one thing. Get good information and be smart. Be smart with it. Good
Bro, the
risk
thing I
management.
love about this audience specifically, though, is like the group of people that come in these spaces have all been meme coining super, super hard, like since last year. So I know like the majority of everybody that's in here is just printing right now.
Yeah, bro, we were meme coining and shit coining in the bear market, bro. Like before we had any of this volume or any of this volatility or liquidity in the market, we were making $1 out of 15 cents, bro. Like we were out there getting it still. Like I don't care whether the market's going up or down, I'm still gonna find a way to make some money, bro.
Bro,
Like
if
I'm
you
a
go in
pro,
that SAF chat, it's like the trading floor at Goldman Sachs, bro. It's fucking nuts. Like people are just like there's contract addresses everywhere, there's scanners, like it's madness, bro.
Yeah, yeah, we got a bunch of people up here, guys. We're not gonna go directly into hardcore shills. If you're gonna shill, kind of lube it up real quick. Don't just shove it in. If you guys got something you're trying to shill, so let us know. Maybe DM Crypto Chris so we can check it out because there's a lot of scams out there. So we don't really want to be promoting scams. So we got to at least check out the project you're talking about. If you just directly start shilling it, we'll probably remove you. We just want to make sure it's not a honeypot or something like that. But what have you been buying, average? What have you been on, bro? Tell me what meme you're on.
Bro, I've been only on base like for the last couple of days. I saw Pat launched last night. They did the first launch failed, and I like caught it on I caught it on the timeline. They like refunded everybody and came out of pocket like 40 ETH, bro. I was like, all right, fuck it. Like I can ape that. I can ape that when they launch again. You know what I mean? So it was that one cooked. I think I tweeted it at like a million. It went up to like 8-9 million or something like that. Looks like dope art. I don't know a shit ton about the team, but looks fucking good, bro. So I got in the Roost pre-sale. I don't know. I hit like a solid 5x on that thing. Mainly base, bro. I've been cooking a lot on base, bro.
Yeah, I cooked on the Roost one too, and I did really good, bro. Like I did really good. I called Pat last night at what I call it at something like I think I called it at like a million market cap. That shit went all the way up to 10 mil, and it's still holding pretty good. It's at like six something, and I think it's got some more leg. I think it's got some more ways to go. It's like
I'm
not even
late.
midday old. Did you
I'm
get
late.
it?
Well, I got to jump in because you guys are talking about it. No, I just called it at like 6 million. I'm a little bit. I missed Roost. I've had some cooks on base, but like I'm trying to get more in the mix. I like Pat. It's the last base coin I just ate.
Oh, you just aped it
Like
for real?
literally, like
Oh,
six
nice.
million, like 2 hours ago. Put it in the Telegram.
Oh, for real? Shit, I didn't even see that. I follow you too, so I'll check it out. Yeah, no, dude, I was like, because everyone knows I'm a goddamn degen, right? So like, I'm sitting up looking at like scanners and live pairs, just like eyes are going back and forth, and like just looking for stuff. And then I saw that one, and I saw the volume just as soon as that one came out, the volume just spiked like crazy, and comparable to all the other coins that had come out around the same time. So I was like, okay, this is interesting. And that shit just, bro, I was about to call it like earlier, but it went straight to like 1.2 million. So I didn't even, while I was trying to call it, that shit just like ramped up and went straight to a million, and it never looked back. Usually you'll see like a crazy dip, like something will go up to a million, then it'll dump down, then it'll play around. It literally went straight to a million and then just never looked back. And now it's still holding at like six mil. So it's looking good. I like that one. And the thing is like that type of meme, those base type of memes like Roost, Pat, what's the other one? Brett. Those ones are cooking right now. And like in that type of area, I mean, I think there's a lot of room for growth too. Because base is
Bro,
just starting to ramp
you
up.
you know what I call it? I had to fucking revise the market cap when I was typing it because I was trying to write something funny. But just because you said that, right? That type of meme. That's what I think about base. Like I look at what's cooking on base, and it's like these like highly polished, like professional style cartoon mascot meme type things. You know what I mean? So I looked at Pat and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, that fits for base. On Soul would be a rug, but like, you know what I mean? You got to learn these little sectors.
Yeah, what up, boys?
Hey,
Uh,
hey, co-host me,
Yeah.
Coco.
Yeah, yeah,
hey,
yeah.
Coco,
All right, yeah, I can co-host whoever. Yeah, whatever. There's one
Check
more
your text.
co-host
This is
spot.
to essentially one that somebody wants to talk about.
Yeah, hey, so like, here's the thing, like, yeah, it's like, isn't it funny how like there's like sectors of like, okay, if this is on base, then it has to look a certain way, or it's gonna do well if it feels like this one, and it's that familiarity, right? Like meme coins are so interesting, bro. Like
What,
there really is an art to catching a good meme coin. Like,
what's a
it's
good
not like a
point,
lot of
bro?
people
Bro,
say it's luck, but there is an art to it, bro.
Bro, Solana wasn't based like way back in the day. I don't mean to like double punt base, but like way back in the day, fucking 2 months ago, right? The whiff era. It was like normie coins. Like a meme from Pinterest would cook, right? And I was like pissed because I like the autistic shit. I'm like, I want to see some ETH type shit. And then they went full like complete ETH, like KKK style, right? It got way too based. But like, yeah, each chain has the little things that cook. Like, yeah, man, it's really weird. You got to
What,
really pay attention to this stuff, man. And then you can see something early and be like, yeah, I got to buy that one.
Dude,
Like right
you
now,
know
the
what?
it's
utility
different.
ones on Soul.
Dude, you
It's
know what you were
different
saying,
audiences.
bro? That makes sense is what you were saying about the polish, right? It does, like, base does have that feeling of, like, more polished, like, you know, almost like it's, if you could put it into a word, it looks more expensive. Something about it looks more like
It,
money, but it doesn't mean you can only make more money there. But I'm just saying something about, like, the memes that do well do seem a lot more polished.
it's different audiences, bro. Like on each chain, like primary the foundation on each chain is different audiences, right? So if you think about base, in like the early, I was on base in the very, very beginning, right? And most people don't like to bridge. Most people don't like Coinbase. So the early adopters of base chain were like people that were on Coinbase that had Coinbase wallets that are like kind of a little more on the techie side of crypto, maybe, and like maybe on a little more like the North American reserved, like kind of conservative techie side. So like that's the core audience on
Bay
base.
Area cucks. You can just say Bay Area cucks, bro.
All right, yeah, you got that's a good, yeah. I mean, you can say yeah. Anyways,
Bay
um,
Area cucks.
Bay Area cuts. But look, like that's the foundation of people on base. Now, obviously, a lot of people are getting onboarded onto base, so it'll be interesting to see how those dynamics change. But it is truly a different audience on ETH, on base, on Solana, on AVAX. So that's a super interesting point that you brought up, Coop.
Well, I think you cooked that really well. Like you should. I hope this is recorded because that was really, really good. You took it in detail, and I think you're right. You're bang on, bro. And AVAX make a fucking shawarma coin because they're all Turkish. Like, but these are facts.
Are they really? I didn't know that. You for
AVAX,
real?
yeah, because the founder of AVAX, Amin, is Turkish, and like in Turkey, they love AVAX. They love crypto. Like their crypto adoption rates are nuts in Turkey, and they have hyperinflation in their currency. It's fucked up. But yeah, that's like AVAX, the country. They love Turkey. Sorry, I called it AVAX, the country. I'm smoking a split, but yeah, it's true. This micro shit on all the chains. You got to learn the markets.
I feel it for sure. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. And
Yo, yo,
like,
yo. What
what's up?
up?
Oh, we got Pat up here. What's up, man?
Yo,
Pat's
I
in the
love
house.
Turkey, man. I love Turkish ice cream so much, man. You don't know how much I love Turkish ice cream, man.
We got the Pat account up here. What's up, Pat? What's going on, man? You've been cooking. We having some issues with the good old Twitter audio. Can you guys hear me?
What
Yes,
up? What
Yes,
up?
sir.
Can
there
you
we
guys
go.
can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Shit's been great, man. Shit's been great. Haven't slept in 48 hours. How have you guys been?
That's tough, huh? You've been grinding, huh? How the launch didn't go according to plan, but I guess it kind of turned out pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, I've been staring at Excel sheets for hours, man. Looking at refunds, looking at addresses. I'm glad it turned out all right.
So you
That's
guys did
crazy,
a
bro. That's crazy
you,
how they refunded 40 ETH to people like at the beginning. That
that
that like it kind of proves like trustworthiness, to be honest with you. No, like 99% of these meme coins would never do that, bro.
Oh, you mean sending back $150,000 through?
is
Of
that
Wait,
true?
course,
Coco,
like who the hell
90,
does that in crypto, bro? It's amazing.
Is that true?
99% of these meme coins, the purpose is to get the $150,000 and not send it back, bro. So they got the goal of like everybody in the space, and then
Is that
it
true?
just proves
You guys really
proves
came
they're
out of
non rugs.
you guys really came out of pocket
100%.
40. Yeah.
Yeah, when we snapshotted it, we realized that we were short 40 ETH, so everyone in the team kind of chipped in. And Pat was ready to send it. And you guys proved it right. Because we're now like way above where we started.
That's awesome. No, that's crazy because like I don't think I've seen that ever. Where a meme coin that's never like nobody's said anything about it, like it just came out of nowhere, did like a fair launch type of deal, and then refunded people because they had to relaunch. Like that's just like that's kind of unheard of, to be honest with you. I mean, have you ever seen it done, Pinky? Like
That's a
that kind of
hundred percent.
refund?
What the fuck do you mean? Kind of unheard of, bro. That does not happen, bro. In this space, you kidding me? Like 40. I mean, you got to think, bro. 40 ETH in a bull run, bro. That's gonna be like a half a mil.
It's kind of true.
Slurf burned my pre-sale money, so that's the opposite.
Oh, were you in
That's the
that, bro?
exact opposite.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
fucked me. I only threw money at like 3 pre-sales, and that was the biggest one, and
Ah,
then they burned
that's
it.
yeah, that's yeah, bro.
So no, that's
You know what's
crazy.
fucking
The
crazy about this
40 ETH.
space? I was listening to that, and that guy goes and burns $10 million worth of money, and there's guys defending like, oh, don't worry, it's you shouldn't be too hard on him. It's like the dude just burned $10 million, bro. You should be hard on him. What are you talking about?
Dude, I thought it was a psyop. I woke up in the morning. I'm in Europe, and I'm like, I see it's cooking on Twitter, and I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm rich, and I go check, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
And I went on the Spaces, and I'm like, dude, this is a psyop. They kicked me off the stage. It was
yeah. So
hilarious.
that's so. Shout out to Pat, bro. I didn't even know that you guys did that. I'm fucking more bullish, bro. That's dope.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yo, so the homie's had his hand up over here for a minute. Drew, what's happening?
GM friends, got a couple things. I guess first, Coco, I'm coming hat in hand. I walk around on Telegram with this little spinning shitcoins are a fun thing, but I've been booted from your group. I showed contract addresses without your permission, and so I guess I'm asking for forgiveness or like, how do I get back in? What do I got to do? Something
Bro,
like.
somebody unban this man. What the fuck?
Someone unbanned Drew, but Drew's gonna be right back at it like 10 minutes later.
Oh,
Boom, got you again, player.
Well, yeah, but at least I know now I need to like ask somebody. I guess just
Well,
tell me who I
okay.
need to
So
ask.
here's the funny thing about SAF. All right, I'm gonna give everyone a rundown because like most of the time people figure it out, but like that's our whole thing with shitcoins are fun. It's a running joke. Like we literally ban each other. Like I banned my girlfriend. Like like from the chat, and then she has to ask me to like get back in. Like we ban everyone. So like when you get banned, like don't take it personal. In there, it's just like part of the thing we do. We ban and mute everyone just like freely, and sometimes people get mad and we just laugh at them. So yeah, that's how we run it. And shitcoins are fun.
Yeah, you pretty much just ask and you'll get put back in and then banned 10 minutes later.
bro, do you know how many times I've been?
All right.
So yeah, you just got to hit me up and I'll unban you.
We kind of let a lot of people in the group wield power, so we like let a lot of admins in there that have like absolute power that can even ban us.
Yo, yo, yo. By the way, where are you guys trading your meme coins nowadays?
Photon.
I'm actually for base. I've been using the Sigma bot a little bit. I don't really personally, me, just my preference. I don't really like Photon for mobile, and I do all my trading on mobile. So I need like a really good Telegram bot. Um,
Bro's on the move while he trades. Guys like cashing out at a cash register. Oh, 1 second, I gotta sell titty coin.
but you
Everyone's
got to be
looking at him
fast
weird.
though. You got to be fast, bro. Like this shit. You need to be fast.
That's next level degeneracy. I fucking love it. I just never could get into mobile. I got a Saga DAO, and I don't think I've ever like Saga Fund. I don't think I've ever opened it other than to claim that token.
So
Yeah.
just a quick question, right, guys? We have been thinking, where's the best CEX to trade on?
You mean
Like for
okay?
meme coins?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
for
guys have
Pat,
one of
like
your?
where would be a good sex for you guys right now? Bro, I think Gate would be great for you guys. Gate or Mexi. I mean, a lot of people hate Mexi, but like, I don't know.
Mexi has all the shillers, man. Holy shit.
Yeah,
You launch a
yeah.
project, you'll have 100 people saying they're representing Mexi. Like, oh, I got you,
I
bro.
think
Don't worry.
I think Gate's pretty good. I think BitGet's been pumping some meme coins, haven't they? I mean, who do you think average
Bro,
for like a meme coin at their level?
Bybit's charging $1 million to list a token right now. I know that much.
Holy fuck, that's too much. Is there like a delay, bro? I feel like there's a delay every time I talk on this
I don't
spaces.
feel like
It's
there's a
really weird.
delay at all. I feel like maybe yeah, I don't think there's a delay. Pat, what were you gonna say, bro?
Yeah, we were just thinking because like trading on the go and stuff. Maybe a CEX would be pretty good for us. What do you guys think?
You guys have you get did you guys are you guys getting on a centralized exchange or something? You see I feel like you're being a little bit sneaky, bro.
Dude, I'm just caring about you, man. I'm just trying to make it easy for you to trade, right?
um
You're saying they
I
all
don't know, man.
coin and
I
shit.
I don't really trade on centralized exchanges, but I don't know. I mean, I'm probably the wrong guy to ask about sexes. What do you think, Pinky?
Come on, man.
I'm
Everyone
taking
loves
a
sex.
shower right now.
Sex
Like,
in the morning, sex in the afternoon, sex in the evening.
I
I
mean,
mean, bro, there's a bunch. Like there's a bunch you could go for. It kind of just really depends on how much you have to spend. Who you're connected to. I think like HTX is pretty good. Huobi, I've been seeing some meme coins get listed on Huobi. If you go kind of like down a little bit, Gate's a good one. Mexi's a good one. Um, I've seen L Bank. Like depends what you want, and it also depends like what target market you're into. So like we just talked about like base being kind of like a lot of folks from North America. Like it might be cool to try to onboard people from another geographical region, right? Like get an Asian community build up for Pat.
But what about the exchange is a few letters before HTX, like FTX?
Yeah, I heard if you get listed on FTX today, that you get refunded 25 years of your life. I don't know. What do you, Kook? What do you think's a good meme coin for or good exchange for meme coins?
Bro, you guys are gonna hate my answer. I think that they shouldn't do any of them until the tier ones. Fuck them all. They charge too much money and they don't do shit. We're on chain. Pull the normies on chain, bro, and then wait for Coinbase and Binance. Like, I
I
guess
kind of,
if
I
you can
kind
get
of am
them
the same
free,
way.
like yeah, like if you can get them free, because you can negotiate with these guys and like, but the coin's got to be really pumping, like tons of momentum. But yeah, I think it's a filler. Like it costs money. It's a quick pump and dump, and I don't think it's that valuable anymore. And so I think you try to go to tier ones and just
H
juice
is
on chain.
HTX a tier one like under just under tier one for you, Cook?
Where HTX?
Wobie?
I don't even know what that is. Oh, Huobi. No,
Huobi.
man. I don't like, I hate all Chinese stuff, by the way. So I
Yeah,
use Binance, but like sparingly. But like, and Coinbase, I like Coinbase a lot more. I have a MEXC account, but I don't really use it. I use Nexo for futures because it's American. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like to fuck with these things. I don't keep too much money on them, except Nexo.
Well, we're all like on-chain maxis, right? And we got to remember there's like a large population of people who like crypto that aren't on chain. Look, like one of my best friends, he was my boss for a long time as well. But he loves crypto and he loves to gamble, bro. And he does not do anything on chain. Like if it's on an exchange, he'll go grab it up. But if you go look at a couple of these pre-sales that went crazy, like Bohm and Slurf, and I hate to even bring that up with you on here, Kook. I'm sorry, bro. But like if you
No,
go
it's cool. Like it's for the culture. I do not care. Trust me. It's funny. Like it's
it,
totally cool. But you're
it's
making a really good point. I'm an on-chain maxi and I downplay how much money comes through sexes. But yeah, I keep going, bro.
Yeah, if you look at like if you go look at the exchanges that Slurf's on, for example, HTX is the top exchange that Slurf's on. It says that they've done 120 million in volume on HTX Wobi. Gate, it looks like they're saying 37 million in 24-hour volume. Um,
Low
Radium.
key though, that HTX numbers, knowing like Justin Sun, like he for sure be pumping that just to capture that audience. Like he came on like I don't think I've seen him like be super active, or at least not in the memes that I'm in, to like hop into spaces with Slurf and like, like start talking about his exchange, right? Like I think that was a capture the audience play for sure for him.
Bro, but I'm all about it. Like pump the numbers and get attention. Like I'm with all that shit for the meme coins, bro.
but what about all the people that
No,
lost their fucking money
100%.
though, like on the Slurf thing? Like, what about all the people
Is it
that put the pre-sale and just didn't make any money?
is it refunded right now? I
I have
think, I
no
mean, they're
clue.
working hella hard on it. Like all these different like exchanges giving money back, a bunch of projects. I don't know the actual status. That I'm actually super curious about that. Like what is the percentage that has been given back, or are they just holding it in a fund until they reach that max amount?
Fuck, I don't know. Dude, I have no clue.
Bro, I was not paying attention to that one.
What's
I
Eve?
like
What's Eve
that's
meme coins?
somebody has
I have
that, then
no shit.
hit us with those numbers.
Where's our numbers
Um,
guy?
yeah. But yeah, where was Value? Value was just up here, but then he got kicked down. Guys, we got like a ton of people trying to request up. Like, I'm gonna start scaling some people out and in just so that we can, if you
Yeah, I
haven't had a chance, because we
just
got a ton of people. We got like double digit people trying to get up here.
I didn't want to
Let's
jump into
talk
the
to some.
conversation y'all were discussing, but Coco,
Yeah,
always a fucking pleasure. Glad we're back, bro. Let's
hell
fucking
yeah.
run it up.
Let's
I'll
go,
be in
baby.
here.
It's
But
good
yeah,
to
you
see you,
can
bro.
filter some always, brother, always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can filter some people in here. Just want to say what's up, bro.
Oh, thanks, brother. Appreciate you, man. You the man, Crosby. Got you, bro. Um, so like, yeah, let me get Value up here. All right, cool. What up, Value?
Yo,
What's
yo,
happening,
yo,
player?
yo, can you guys hear me?
We're talking meme
yeah.
coins.
All right, we're in business. What's up, guys? GM, GN. How is everybody doing? I'm a little under the weather, so forgive me for my voice.
Are you sick, bro? Right before NYC NFT?
It's
How's
it's
that?
the astronaut filter. The filter is different. I can't talk the fucking same. But what up? What up, guys? You guys aping shit, or you guys just talking normal plays
Well,
or what?
we're talking. Well, I'm basically patting myself on the back. No pun intended. About the call I made yesterday on Pat. I've been shilling Pat pretty hard because
Bro, that wasn't your
I have a big
call,
bag.
bro. You didn't tell everyone to buy it at under
I
a million.
did tell everyone to
No, you
buy it,
didn't.
bro.
No,
I
you
told everyone to
didn't.
buy it, bro. Let me have my
No, you
fucking day in the
didn't.
sun, all right?
I
Let me have
think
my
me
day in
and
the
Pinky.
sun.
I think me and Pinky, for factual information, were the ones that told
I mean,
everybody to buy it.
that's the thing is everyone knows that was my call, so like I don't even have to like send it.
Whatever, bro.
He just took Value out of that too. That's Pinky's call now. Coco and
That's
Value.
cookie.
That's Pinky.
Look,
Wow.
bro,
Wow.
there's a
You
new
guys just
sheriff
came
in
in and
town,
stole
bro.
my
You see the
shine.
damn cowboy hat? There's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah, that shit cooked, huh? What else you guys been?
Well, while you
You
were
guys,
sleeping, it cooked. Honestly, I was trying to hit you up, and you were fucking passed out. So
Like
well,
high
yeah,
key.
because go ahead.
No, I was just wondering, like high key, as far as like newish coins go, like everyone's the narrative this, the narrative that. That Doc coins kind of caught my eye. Like I don't know if you guys, I swung trade the fuck out of that though on his birthday too. Like that was insane. Um, did you guys heard about that one, right? Good old Richard Dawkins.
no, I never heard of it.
Oh man.
No, I haven't heard of that
So
one.
Richard Dawkins in 1976, or is it 5, coined the word meme in his book. Like, and he's one of the few people followed by Elon. And then he goes, "Yo, someone made a meme coin on my birthday. I don't, called Daw. I'm not sure what that means, but I find it really funny." And then Elon just does like a laughing face, and it just like fucking explode. I'm surprised it didn't catch on more when you got like that type of I guess coverage, but I think they just had trouble finding some of like the bigger audience members to like find it like shit, because that's a gold mine.
Well, let's get into that though, kind of, because like Elon memes haven't been doing that well lately, have they?
I don't know. I haven't
Nah,
been
not
paying
really.
attention.
Yeah,
Nah, not
I
really.
think the Elon meme meta, like it just comes in waves like everything else. I'm sure that'll happen again. Like when he starts digging in
Yeah,
heavy, bro, he's gonna do a couple. All it takes is one to go nuts, and then like everything he says goes crazy, right?
they always do better on ETH too. Like everyone's on Sol and base right now, right? So like they haven't really been performing well.
That's true, bro. Like the Elon memes just don't cook on other chains.
Yo,
It's
what's
like an
up,
ETH
guys?
native thing.
Like, I'm sorry to say this, but Pat wants to say something.
Let's go,
Okay.
Pat.
He just cut you off, bro. What's up?
Pat has spoken.
Yeah, that's the real Pat, man. My cat, Pat.
Did you just squeeze him, bro? How do you get him to do that on command,
It's
bro?
like
What'd you do, dude? I'm picturing you holding him and squeezing his stomach every time.
I
Or
have a
like
secret.
a Nerf gun, just kind of loads him up, grabs the legs, squishes him.
I just tickle his balls, bro.
Definitely wasn't picturing that, but hey, that's interesting.
Pause.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Carry
All
on,
right.
carry on.
No. I just didn't. I thought you were gonna like make an announcement or something, but you just had
That
your
just
cat making
tabula
some noise.
rasa to everyone right there, bro.
Yeah, it's the year, it's the month. I don't want to say year because months or years in crypto, but like it's the month of the cats, bro. I mean, Mag is still doing well. Fucking when is whatever this cat that just launched like 2 days ago. That's fucking ridiculous. And then Pat as well. Like it's everyone just loves cats all of a sudden, right? What's the deal with this? I thought cats sucked, but now everyone loves cats.
Bro, you've been seeing those posts, those cat bowl posters. There's 51% of the world owns cats. And I'm just like,
Yeah, and then Popcat too. Popcat's going crazy too right now. It's all the cats. The This year's gonna be not dogs. It's gonna be cats. And next year's gonna be squirrels or some shit.
you got a pet squirrel?
Nah, I'm actually getting a cat right now. Now I was gonna get a dog last week, but now I'm gonna get a cat.
Are
I
you
changed.
kidding me, or
I'm getting
are
a
you being
fucking cat.
honest?
Dude, homie's gonna
No,
trade
I
in his
mean,
cat for a dog.
You're really gonna go cat?
I have to. It's the year.
Yeah,
I gotta manifest our
it's true.
bags. I gotta make sure we all like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get a cat, bro. And then like the beauty of cats is
Then
you
I
don't have to like they just kind of do their own thing, bro. You don't have to like watch after. If you leave, you just leave some food. They're good for like a day or two.
Yo, so what do you guys think? Pinky said the other day, and I'm starting to like really believe him. Pinky said that he thinks a meme coin is going to go to 100 billion market cap this cycle.
Yep.
Like
What?
a meme coin, a meme
So
Yeah,
coin.
Why
so
so
guys,
low?
I think so. Like I'm also the guy that said that Bitcoin would crack its all-time high well before the halving. Everyone laughed at me on a space. I'm also the guy that's calling for Bitcoin to hit 240 at the peak. And I'm also calling for meme coins to easily pass 50, 60, 70 billion, and at least one is going to 100 billion. And the top 10 coins in crypto, 4 or 5 at one point will be in the top 10. They'll be memes.
which meme coin do you think?
Wow, that's a bold statement. So you're saying that
Yep.
4 or 5 of the top 10 coins in
Yep.
crypto will be meme
So
coins.
hey, I mean,
So,
prove
but what
me.
about the
Bro,
blockchains,
dude,
bro?
blockchains are underperforming to meme coins every goddamn day, bro. Meme coins are running the entire industry. So here's what you got to do. Here's
Let's
what you got to do,
go.
bro. You got to stop looking at things categorized like this is a meme coin, this is a DeFi thing. They're fucking coins. The ones with the most attention are winning. It doesn't matter what the hell you call it. Meme coins have all the attention. All the money's flowing into meme coins. Normies want meme coins. All the NFT people, they want meme coins. Fucking big projects are promoting like they're a meme coin. Everybody wants meme coins, bro. Like I don't give a fuck what you call it. That's where the attention is.
No,
What about the
You
tech?
make a
real.
pretty you
The
make a
tech.
pretty convincing point,
It's the
actually.
attention economy, man. After 2020
But
came through,
but what?
the meme coins just are basically capturing an audience like social media is, except it's,
Well,
on chain incentivizing it through like bags so people can just
yeah,
like
bro. And
connect
here's
at
the thing,
such a
right?
high
So
level.
meme coins are fun for one. It's community driven. So of course, if you're coming into the space, you're gonna be drawn to that. You want to go learn about fucking some DeFi protocol, or you want to go sit in the autistic meta with a bunch of crazy people yelling, bro? Everyone's gonna go
I'll
there
take the
all
autists.
day, right? And then now you have massive market caps with tons of liquidity, so they're not really as volatile and scary as they used to be, like the big ones, right? So you can still make a fuck ton of money in meme coins. And if you want those crazy X's, which everybody does, I don't care how long you've been in the industry, there's nowhere else you're going to get it other than meme coins. And it's our nature to want to gamble, and that's what this shit is, right? So, like, if you just look at that, I said like a year ago, everyone's like, "Oh, meme coins will make up like 10% of the market." I was like, "It's gonna be more like 40," and now I'm gonna up it to like 50, bro.
I have a
Wow.
massive thesis on meme coins. I
Wow.
think
That's
NFTs
I
crazy.
will say,
were the intro to how Web2 companies like wanted to somehow join the space, but meme coins are the real scalability factor and actually like real like factor that allows people to like shill their company across the space, and these large meme companies or organizations, coins, whatever the fuck you want to call them,
yeah.
Well,
they have that audience, and that's going to be their direct line to
well,
that
check this
audience
out,
now.
bro. We are, staff. We get a lot of people hitting us up for stuff, right? you wouldn't imagine the amount of like so-called regular projects that hit us up with asking advice. How do we get to your audience? How do we see like how do you get into the degen side of things? And then you have things like massive blockchains that are trying to figure out how to market to the meme coin sector, right? And like we've been here the whole time, right? And like the whole industry is trying to figure it out right now. And all of us that have been swimming in the gutters, like in the meme coin sewers, we fucking it's like the guy in the boat in that movie, right? Like I'm the captain now, motherfuckers.
Nah,
Yeah,
for real. That's a good
it kind of
meme.
is, bro. You're kind of right. Is that
I will say I will defend, like, Pinky has always been extremely bullish on BTC and was the biggest bull on BTC out
Yep,
of
still
all
am.
of us.
I still am.
Never doubted it, and he was saying that it was going. Yeah, he
I've
was.
never, I've never like in every time I've called something, I've only been wrong once out of about 2,000 calls.
I mean, but then people will say, "What about the art? And what about the like
Well,
the technology and the innovation of
well,
blockchains
art,
and
art and
like
price is directly
investment?"
correlated, right? So things look better the more
Because
they
is
cost.
that
because
really his cat just going off?
because I know it's fucking. I'm over here talking over. I got to get used to this once I get a cat, right? Because it'll just be like meow all the fucking time in the background.
Jesus.
Um, yeah, just always going. I mean, DK basically just said every company in the world can just launch an unregistered security and like launch their marketing campaign that way. Like every company, like that's what's every company's just gonna be a meme coin. Like no tech, no nothing,
But
just fucking
Bro, that's it's
no like.
audience, man. Instead of using social medias, obviously that's like another channel to like connect. It's just
Man.
it's a whole new like way to connect in literally every country and incentivize people to grassroots market your company and like a scalable level that's never been seen. Like I have a massive thesis on this, and like KPIs are fucked in the marketing industry, and they're constantly like
Yeah.
increasing a budget. Meanwhile, you have an inverse ratio like with your marketing budget on top of like being able to incentivize through real value to your customers. It's literally like the true potential of a meme coin
But
is like
but the
still
real
getting
value
there.
of the meme coin is the appeal to gamble. It's not the appeal to like innovate or like it's just the appeal for them to gamble on making more money.
I think money
You know?
always, innovation follows the money at the end of the day, right? Audience follows the money, and then from there, innovation happens really quickly. I know, like, what is it?
Yeah.
CWIF is trying to start doing like a tax or something. Like they're working with Solana Labs to like go back on their contract and somehow work around it. So like innovation's happening because meme coins, and it's crazy what's going to be like. It's just going to be fucking nuts. Like this is so early for the meme coin like potential of what it like can
well,
become.
like
And
hindsight's always 2020 and everything, right? So I think what's going to happen is we're going to look back in about 3 years, and everyone's going to say, "Of course, that's how it fucking happened," right? Like, well, of course, all the attention's there. Of course, people like that. Of course, like businesses want to follow that model.
You know?
But right now, it just seems so crazy because we've been on the other side of things for so long, right? And now it's like we're getting that shift, and the market is still fucking young, man. Like we don't know in the next 3 years like what this market's going to look like, but it's kind of like the people are taking over, man. I think meme coins are. It's scary, bro. It makes me want to almost dump all my big boys and just jump into some crazy meme coins and just sit there instead of putting it.
You should just like dump all your Bitcoin right now on
I would.
Spaces and like just
I
all
bet.
in
Well,
on
here's
Like
the
Bitcoin
live
thing. So
ape.
here's the
and
thing. So
live stream.
people joke about that,
just
but I would almost bet my life that I could take my Bitcoin
that it will
and
do
I could put it
better.
into a fucking
Yeah.
top five meme coin and you'll outperform Bitcoin. I would almost bet my
So
life
that's
on it.
that's where this conversation
Maybe like a
No,
originated.
fuck a
Doge.
I was
Doge.
trying
Fuck
to
a Doge. Maybe like a Bohm or like a any of the top the ones that are in the hundreds of billions. Like, dude, those will probably
Oh,
outperform Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin's gonna what 3x, 4x?
like
Sure.
when whiff is on the
Hey,
spear,
bro.
you just
What that shit'll probably go to
max.
10 billion, 20 billion, 30 billion, bro, in the bull run.
Well, this is where I was trying to get with the question originally, Pinky. So you said that you think a meme coin's going to 100 billion market cap. What meme coin does everybody think that meme coin is? Like the fucking cook, like the one that's going to 100 billion. Which
So,
one
so
is it?
one that I think is everyone's kind of sleeping on still, and I've always kind of been talked shit about it. But lately, like Pepe had a crazy comeback, and I didn't even realize it got back to like a 3 billion market cap because I bought it at like a billion just for the culture, and I forgot about it because I was down so bad. And then I looked, and I was actually up, and I was like, how the fuck did they silently creep up to like 3 billion when they were down at 200 million? after all the crazy shit that happened with the team, everyone bouncing, like so much bad shit happened, but they're like so ingrained in the culture. I think Pepe could be one of the like the main ones that people aren't really talking about that could like
Bro, that's a clear example of how meme coins like and money attracts innovation, right? Like their whole staking for the AI coin that they have. Like that is an absolute like study that, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Piggy, and like to add to that, but I want you to add
You're breaking up. What you're
Oh,
breaking
that.
up? What you say?
all the Google trends. Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Is that better? Yeah, yeah. So, like, just to add to that real quick, like, and I want you to say the other two, three coins that you think will go. Like during all that, remember when we used to just like fuck around and
Hmm.
Pepe was down? Like, it still had the most social trends and impressions, like out of all the top five meme coins. Like when it was down at like 200-300 million, like its Google searches were higher than Doge and higher than Sheeb. Like it was still getting like the most like virality out of all the coins,
Yep.
even though it was down, like way
Yeah.
lower in price. So that was like the big bet for
Well,
a lot of
so
people.
I
But yeah,
think
what
I
other
think we're
coins,
gonna
Piggy, do you
see
think?
some layer twos, and I think Solano definitely will have one that's a top dog, right? Solano will be one. You're gonna have Base probably be like a runner up to a Pepe, but I don't know which one it is quite yet. But you're gonna see like three different chains have top meme coins. It's not gonna be just all ETH, you know what I mean, or all Solana. You're gonna see them competing, and like the way people can move around now, like through blockchains and how easy it is for people, it's gonna get crazy. But you're gonna have a race. I think you're gonna see like three or four that are rushing to that like $100 billion mark. And I think the higher they go, bro, the more it's just gonna drag the entire market with it, bro. It's like a black hole, bro, just sucking everything in.
Well, so Kook, we have you
Oh,
up here. We
pause.
don't get to hear your opinion a lot. If like, what do you think the big meme coin winner is going to be?
Oh man, that's a loaded question. Um, I think the first thing I got to say fast, I agree with Coco that like shit coins are it, man. Like this is the pinnacle of crypto right now. They're gonna suck in all the money. I said for a while that shit coins are the real NFTs. Like, but yeah, bro, I don't know what the big winner is gonna be. I'm always like counterculture. I think we're ready for a change. I don't want it to be a pet, but I know it probably will be. I like Giga, the big one, man. Giga Chad. It's fucking
Oh, I'm in that
based. I
too.
saw,
I like Giga Chad too,
yeah,
man. Yeah, I like that
like
one.
I got a lot of huge bags. Like I like Tramp. I think there's gonna be a big Tramp Bowden battle. That'll do multiples. But like what's gonna win with the normies? It'll probably be Whiff, man. Like because Doge was so kooky and like now the dog's got a hat on. Like I can be objective. What I want to see fucking take it. The fucking Giga Chad. There's a time for the alpha male to come through here. I think it'll be interesting to see what the normies gravitate to. But if I had to bet money on it, uh, I think the normies will love Whiff the most. I think it'll take the most
And
money.
you also got to think like where Solana's at right now, right? Like Solana's basically taken the throne like recently for like the shit coin chain. So like there's so many users now in Solana. So you got to think that one of the big boys is going to be a Solana coin for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
I
to Krosny. What's up,
absolutely,
bro? Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead,
Sorry,
Cook. My bad. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say part of my answer was I think it'll be on Soul because I think Soul will change the game in like the masses' opinion this time.
Good. Definitely a possibility for sure. I wouldn't put it past
Yeah,
that.
I real quick, like, I just want to say, like, for that's a great point. Like, to use rational information and brain, like, the dog has a hat over a dog that doesn't have a hat. So that's
I'm
definitely
gonna be honest too.
probably
He's
going to be the
cuter
bet.
looking than Doge. Like he looks like a young puppy. Like you know what I mean. He's not as old and kind of withered as Doge.
It's kind of based on
Yeah,
Solana too, right? That's kind of like that ETH Solana narrative now.
It goes layers deep,
I
bro. It's like an onion. It just peels back layers.
just fucking Shrek over here, man. And you got to think about like who's really like spending money on this. Like, of course, we're the bull run could last a hell of a lot longer than 3 4 5 years because you have like a whole generation that's slowly going into like their money making era, right? Their money making, their first jobs or their second jobs. A lot of the boomers are, like a lot of them may be passing away, within the next what, like 10, and that is like a massive amount of wealth that gets shot down to all these people. and you got to think where those audience is, and it really is. Solana's captured the fuck out of that attention. It has that like culture, it has that like easy, Western style culture, and then obviously internet is pretty much like, heavily influenced by Eastern culture. So it's, it's very like, it's perfectly blended together, and it's not so like, like what Kook said, counterculture. Like ETH is pretty counterculture still, right? Like there's a lot of mavericks, and I don't think necessarily a lot of the younger generation cares about that anymore. They just want to have attention, right? It's the attention economy. They want to be fucking entertained, and so yeah, Solana in my mind is going farther up than pretty much a lot of people fucking can realize here, and it is due to memes. Like it will be 100% because of these memes.
You know, it's crazy. Oh,
Yeah,
go ahead.
no, no, I agree with him too. I want, who's been up here for a while is Retardia. Um, what's your opinions on this, or are you just engagement farming us?
Wait, I didn't have to speak to get followers?
If not, Crosby's up here
I
too.
know.
If you
What
want to
up,
hear from
Crosby? You
him
got
as
your hand
well.
up, bro.
He's OG, bro, from the
Hell
Discord. I
yeah,
don't know if you remember.
Crosby's my
Yo,
What up,
guy.
Crosby?
I'm back. Y'all got into the discussion I was trying to get into. Y'all are making some great points. All of the money is flowing into meme coins right now. I did want to say though that if all of the money is flowing into these meme coins, that what are going to be the top meme coins coming out? I think that it's going to be one per chain, to be honest. And I think Solana's definitely got meme coins captured and honestly just fucking dominating. In my opinion, ETH meme coins are slowing down for sure. One thing I do want to say though is if we have a lot of normies coming into the space because they're hearing about all this liquidity, they're hearing about the happening on the news, they're not really inside information kind of thing, but they're just hearing about it and they want to invest in these meme coins. I feel like the fact that a lot of these meme coins, if not 99% of them, are going to go to zero. They're going to try to get in. They're going to try to hit a 10x real quick because they keep hearing about all of them hitting 10x's, and they're just going to get dumped on by, respectfully, us. I feel like the entire crypto Twitter is gonna just dump
Respectfully,
on them, and
I'm
they're gonna
gonna
just
dump on you.
we're just gonna fucking dump. I mean, it's the strong must survive, and I mean, I think that everybody in this space is gonna be good. But imagine the people who aren't in the
But
space
that's
getting
kind
into
of the
the
education, right?
community.
Like that's the expensive education we all had to deal with coming in. It's like the freshman coming
Yeah,
into school. It's like, okay, you want to be a part of this fun?
bro,
You're about to get
dude,
nuked on, baby. Come on in.
No, 100%.
bro. Some people bought apes at like $500,000, bro, like 400K. I know some people that bought board apes at 400K, man. It
On
happens.
a P, but
I
It
let
does.
me do
imagine the
the
board apes were I feel like extremely solid though as an investment, at least for a good amount of time. You could at least
No,
see it
that
dwindle
was a direct
down.
shot at me. That was a direct shot at me, and I'm gonna rebuttal. I
Never
have to
that, Goggins.
rebuttal. I
Never
have to
that.
rebuttal with. I bought my ape for $250,000 right before ApeCoin dropped, and then I sold ApeCoin at the top for 300,000. So I actually made money. So so
I
so
wasn't
so if
even
you want to
talking
come
about
at
that,
me with
That's
a
a shot. That's a shot
that's a
directly
straight
at
little
you.
directly shot,
clap
bro.
back.
Like he always does that, bro. Like Value loves to
Yeah,
take a shot at us.
but now look at I still have my beautiful PFP, bro, and I don't care that it's
yeah,
worth absolutely
bro.
nothing.
I wasn't even taking shots, bro. I was just saying that
I
people
think that
look.
leads into a soft shill for me. Just in general, I think there's going to be a lot more, not actually, but kind of, tools that you that are going to be created to like help normies, like you not get dumped on, right? Like analytical tools, stuff that like helps them understand the market. That stuff is already widely available in stock trading, and it's a whole other sector in meme coins. Like you see all these different projects, right? Like you said, that meme themselves in order to capture that audience, but are really building those products to capture those guys, right? And of course, we will dump on them without a doubt. Like we didn't hold our like bags for just to hold them. They're for sure the exit liquidity. But as far as like all these I think it's going to be like 99.9999 repeating are going to zero. Hopefully, there'll be a lot of tools that maybe help them still make gains while, because the volume won't necessarily change. Of course, market caps will fluctuate, but like all that, liquidity will be seen across a bunch of different coins, right? Of course, it'll like centralize and consolidate, but you'll still see that volume, and like those type of opportunities will still exist for them, I feel like.
I feel like that a lot of the coins, more or less, that like, were extremely popular throughout the past year or two kind of dwindled down and are only backed by, either nostalgia or a small knit community that did make a bag off of it, or people who are just, coping, whatever the case is, I feel like those are still hovering down. And if people come into the space and they get dumped on the first couple of bags that they get into, and then a lot of people aren't coming in to trade, a lot of people are coming in to invest. They see the potential in it, they see the potential 10x's that they can't hit with Bitcoin, that they can't hit with maybe Solana, but Ethereum, maybe Ethereum, but you get what I'm trying to say. They're not going to see 10x's, 100x's like that, and they're going to try to invest. They're not going to sit there and watch the charts all day. They're going to want to be able to check back in a year and have some kind of profit. And I feel like those coins, there's only going to be maybe five, six, seven that they can check back in a year and still have some retained profit. I feel like
I,
90% of them are going to be going to zero, and they're going to have a bad rap on crypto.
I low key disagree with that. I think that's a very like 2020, 2017, 22 vibe where like you're seeing like these fucking kids that are grown up around the internet, that are grown up around like fucking like just images and shit popping out at them 24/7. These aren't value investors that are going to be like pumping the bags. And then again, like that, the huge massive shift of wealth that'll happen from the generation of like people dying will go to those people, and that type of like thought process around investing, I feel like is going to get lost a bit. And like it is really going to be a very like like super volatile, like a lot of fucking volume, because these people want to participate because it's for entertainment for them. They're just so like they're just so like naturally on their computers, their phones, where this is going to be like fun every day. They're going to be talking about it in high school, middle school, elementary school, and then all the way up. And it's just going to keep stacking.
I got a
Well,
question.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Because the last cycle, if anyone remembers, there was a lot of people talking about Bitcoin already cracking 100K. ETH probably doing a little better. But I think what happened was the NFTs came around, right? And a lot of liquidity got sucked out of the big boys and went into things like NFTs. Now we're seeing what's happening with meme coins. And I think it's safe to say the case study over the past year, we've seen like pretty big pumps in meme coins. So it's not like a flash in the pan. Like it's here to stay. So like running into the parabolic side of this run, do you guys think that it's going to suck a lot of the liquidity out of the big boys, and we're not going to hit those ridiculous numbers that everyone thinks? Like it kind of happened last cycle too. Like everyone thought Bitcoin was going to 100K for sure, and it stopped right around what 60 something. Like we might see a lot of that money flood over to meme coins, and I think it could shift the market a lot.
I think it could happen, bro. But
Deep
For
peg
sure.
a dominance, that would be insane.
Yeah,
yo, what?
but I don't.
Quick question, guys.
So that was your question.
Yeah, what's
What
up,
do you guys
Pat?
think about Warpcaster?
About what?
What do you guys think of
About what?
Warpcaster? About Warpcaster and on chain being the new online, on chain being the new online. What do you guys think of Warpcaster? And what do you think we should be doing there?
I have no idea what
Like
Wapcaster is.
decentralized,
Warp,
like decentralized social.
Yeah, I
I think it's been tried like three times now with three different VC like back projects, like Warpcasters, like what it's been tried on like every chain. I just think it's always hyper focused on people gambling on the chain, which is like not the point of social media. I mean, unless they can change that.
I mean, you look at all these different,
Uh,
social medias, how they really started before they even monetized. I think that's kind of the issue. Like these guys are monetizing so quick. Like, you go back to Facebook and they didn't fucking monetize for years and years and years and years. Mark Zuckerberg was like, fuck that. This needs to be cool. And I feel like that's kind of being missed as far as these different, and because they're VC backed, man, they need to see profits in
yeah,
2 years, right? Versus, these like kind of based social medias that came out when we were
yeah.
younger.
They're not platforms meant to like retain users, right? They're platforms like hyper fixated on people spending money, speculating on like as crypto as is the nature of crypto, right? Like at least so far, it doesn't mean that can't change, right? But like you have to buy the tweets or buy the coin or buy the like people are not doing that on the daily basis when they're using
Yeah, but
social
like
media, right?
like
They're just
why
using
why would anybody use a social media tool if it's not better than the shit they're already using? Yeah,
and
you know what
UI.
I
I
mean?
mean,
Like
that's a
why
whole
would they
nother
just switch
discussion.
over to some other social
Yeah.
media if it's not better than the one they've been using for years?
I mean, a
I don't
perfect
really care
example
if I
is,
get
Yeah.
paid out in crypto for using a different social media that doesn't have an audience.
I mean,
You
look what happened with
I,
Threads. Threads literally just nuked. Nobody uses Threads, but it was supposed to be a quote competitor to Twitter. Like, to be able to
Yeah,
change
and I mean,
sway.
I think it's also too like pay to use doesn't work either because like if you every single person in the United States can download Coinbase right now and make a $300 doing like the little tutorials at any time, any place, and people don't do it, right? Like, all you gotta do is download the app. You can do it with the little tips or the tutorials they have. Like, people don't care, like, about that shit. They just want to follow the trends and the. I mean, if crypto gets to that point where blockchain is like usable, where there's like it's not predicated on speculation. It's just like the back end and like the
Let,
UI's better than
I'll
some of
give
the
you
other apps. Maybe.
I'll give you a perfect
Yeah.
example of something that's in crypto that doesn't make sense, right? Like, and this isn't us shilling our bot, but kind of is, right? So like when we released our trading bot, which does the exact same thing that Maestro and Banana Gun all of them do, and we basically said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna release our 8-bit bot in beta, and we're gonna let everyone trade for free. And we made a chart and we showed everyone, and we said, look, if you use any of these other bots, you're getting charged money. If you use our bot, you're not getting charged money to use. You would think that people that were smart would be like, well, I don't feel like just throwing money away, and I'm gonna move over to this bot that's actually faster and better. But like we got some people that came over, but the majority of people just like to stay with certain bots that they've been using, and they don't even care that every single trade they're getting hit with a 1% charge. You know what I mean?
It's
So like
laziness.
that's an example in crypto where people
And
won't even
gas.
move over
And
when
gas.
they're even though they don't have to spend money, they'd rather spend money because they
This
think
is
like something's good, you know?
this is
But
the
bro, I
biggest
feel like
problem.
that's the very reason why some of these coins that just don't make sense will still shoot up to 90 billion market cap because the people are buying don't know what the fuck market cap is, or they don't even care to look. It's like some coin just ran up to 60 billion market cap. They're like, oh, I just heard about this coin. They referenced it on CNN. Is this a good time to buy? And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
no.
And they look at the price, right? They'll be like, bro, this shit's probably gonna go to $1, bro. This shit's gonna go to $1. Like, yo, it's at like 80 cents, right? It's
That'd
just
be a
like
$1 trillion market cap. Like get the
it's like their
tokenomics.
parlays. It's like their parlays. They're like, yo, my parlay got a hit tonight. Now they're gonna be like, yo, this coin's going to $1,
You know
bro.
what the
Buy it.
scariest
Now
part
it's
about
going down.
crypto is, bro? I'll tell you what the scariest part is. That like I've been so right about all the bullshit I preached for the past like 3 years about like the ETFs are coming, Bitcoin's going to 100,000. Like I halfway believed most of it, and I thought a lot of it was me just being like, a little bullish. And everything is happening exactly how I've been preaching for 3 years. And it's like I don't think I've ever been more right about anything as like what's happening in the market right now. It's a little bit scary,
No Pinky or Pinky
It's just
Promise.
You know what's crazy? Pinky, remember the conversation we had that like you not only were you right about that, we also said that the coins that we own, that we buy are
and,
gonna
and
be the
I'm
ones
always
that
right.
go to
I'm
those billions of
100% right,
dollars
bro.
valuation.
Every single
Yeah,
time. So
that's what I'm saying. So like our bags are gonna be the ones,
it's like
not
I literally sit there and my
whichever
eyes
one.
roll back sometimes, and it's like you just see the whites of my eyes, and it just like words come out of my mouth, and it just seems to be the coins that like moon.
Like you're like what do they call them? The oracles?
Yeah,
You're like
yeah,
an
yeah. Like
oracle.
Minority Report, where like
An old gypsy woman.
yeah. But then I'm like
From
exhausted
Game of
after
Thrones?
after
No,
the
that's
call. Yeah, like the call comes out, and I get exhausted, and I fall on the ground, and it takes me about 3 hours to regenerate. But like in that moment where I'm calling a coin, dude, and my eyes are rolled back, I'm pretty much undefeated.
So you just tap into the matrix
yeah,
I
somehow.
don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is.
yeah,
It just happens.
yeah.
Yo, so we kind of
My
we went a little rogue on him. Like, so what were you saying, Pat? Are you gonna like? Are you getting listed on a sex or what, bro?
Sorry, you guys. Sorry, could you repeat that again?
So you said you're getting listed on a sex or what?
We're exploring. We're exploring. Trying to make it easier for everyone to kind of get on board. Um, but yeah, so like a few things. I heard like doing stuff in Warpcaster right now is kind of like popular as well. So we're just kind of exploring that. Trying to bring the community a little bit more together. Like maybe doing some NFTs and stuff.
It's interesting, man. Yeah, it's like when you get this first push out of the gate, right? Like I was talking about this with Coco earlier today. Like as a new meme coin, and like I'm a fair launch guy. Like I'm not really like super bullish on these on all these pre-sales. We've seen kind of like the model doesn't really work for the most part. But like you get this initial launch and like when you launch a coin, it goes up. Whatever push you have is what you have, and then it's done. And what happens then is like the real work starts, right? Like you have to start building a community. Um, so like, what are you guys doing to like to get the community going? Like, how are you like kind of consistently going to get people engaged, and keep them in your Telegram and hype? Like, how does that like how does that look for you guys?
Yo, yeah. So like basically, I think it's just about like keeping the content flowing, trying to get at the community to kind of like participate as well, and having like our artists kind of like be there all the time, and
Yeah, I think you got muted there, but yeah, I heard what you were saying, man. You guys are keeping the content flowing on the timeline. That shit's dope, bro. Like that's one of the things I've seen. Like one of the commonalities I've seen across a lot of these meme coins that are doing good. The content on the timeline is on point, and it's like super consistent. Um, but yo, passive base. I saw you in the chat, brother. What's happening, man? How you doing?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm putting my kids to sleep, so if you hear some screams in the background, don't mind. Uh, Warpcast, man, from you guys were talking about on-chain social media. I suggest you guys give it a try because from what I heard you guys speaking here, it sounded like nobody ever even tried it. It's pretty amazing the activity that's going on there and everything on chain, the rewards, the airdrops. It's ridiculously amazing. If you're not on there, you're gonna probably miss out on a bunch of stuff and have to play catch up later. I'm glad that Pat brought it up. That um, Pat Token is going to make their social media
So,
page over
so
there.
what makes Warpcaster, and thank you for coming up. What makes Warpcaster different from let's just keep it the last two examples. Or one, Friend Tech. What's the difference? Why is it better?
It has nothing to do like FriendTech. FriendTech is basically you're investing on a social media influencer. You're buying their token and hoping it goes up, and you have access to only their tweets. It's not a community. Warpcast is that plus Twitter plus NFTs plus an entire e-commerce website. It's crazy, dude. Try it. I can explain it now because I'm I'm with my kid, but it's ridiculous. Um, and with Base pushing it the way that they are, if you're not on there and you have a project on Base chain and you're not on chain, forget about it. You're not going to make it. You make it initially, but not long term because that's where everything is heading. It's heading that way. It's the same thing asking like, oh, why blockchain? Why don't you stick with the bank instead of doing uh, Instagram and Warpcast? That's basically it. You have an entire you have the entire control of your account. Your wallet is linked up. You could do a whichever wallet you want if you don't want your wallet to be public. That's how I have it there. But the amount of stuff going on there, just give it a try. I can't explain it, but give it a shot. It's pretty amazing. And as far as the
I'll take a
sex,
look. I'll take a look at it
take a
and
look, man.
I'll give it a shot.
Take a
I'll see
look.
what I'll give my honest opinion on it for real.
It's You're gonna be surprised. It's pretty amazing. And also with exchange listing, right? Yeah, I'm on chain too. I love it. But like whenever I tell somebody to buy something, and it's so much easier just to be like, hey, just go on here, just go on Get.io or MEX, MEX exchange and just buy it, especially for a normie, wanting to onboard people like that, it's a lot easier. It gives access to more people, and that's what makes a meme coin successful. You're not going to see you will not see a top 100 meme coin that's not listed in an exchange. You're not,
yo,
unless you're
passive.
talking about like Hex.
I, yo, passive. I think the idea is to kind of bring them from the CEX, making it easy for them, and then bringing them on chain.
Absolutely, and if you have that lined up right, and you have that ecosystem within your meme token, uh, it's not like you're building a project. You're just building an entire onboarding to an entire different world that's all on chain, all trackable. It's super easy. Like right now, if you want to do a pre-sale on chain, go to take this down if you guys want to check it out. Base dot party dot app. It's legit sick. So you can launch your token. This is like alpha. You can launch your token. It's easy to launch a token there. For the contributors, it will be all listed, all the wallets listed, how much they contributed, and it's an instant DAO. So as soon as the token launches, everybody gets issued NFTs with a certain amount of their portion of the tokens, and it's legit sick. All the chat, everything is in the app. The proposals is in the chat. You can do a proposal instantly after the token launches, and all the contributors can literally vote instantly based on how much their NFT portion of the supply. If they don't want the NFT, they could sell it
in a short attention economy. I guess I just wanted to give my opinion on this whole debate and say my concern with things like friend tech and social media in the DeFi world is that like it's more shit to do. Like you were saying, Coco, like you gave them a cheap app and people just go with what they know. Like even when it costs them money rather than click a new thing. And like I've looked into like I've had people be like, you have to get on this thing, you have to get on this thing, and I've got to download the app and I've got to log in and I've got to connect all these different accounts. And I know it sounds stupid for me to say it, but like I just can't be asked. And if I can't be asked, the normies definitely can't be asked. So I guess like I think the one
It's kind of true. You're kind of right. Like I've seen a lot of that, like with real case studies on stuff. I mean, you Roman's a product guy. Like, what's your thoughts on it, Roman? I want your thoughts on like converting people over from like one platform to the next. Like, what does it take? Roman there? I thought he was.
Bro, Roman
Yo,
is
what's up, guys? Sorry,
No, I
just
was
like I
because
missed the
Possum
question,
was
right?
Oh,
speaking
he's trying
about.
to speak right now. It's the classic Twitter rug, probably in between Bluetooth to Bluetooth, and then boom,
yeah.
can't speak.
We're just
Yeah.
talking about
Can you hear me,
attention
guys?
economy and what it takes to onboard people. And I was just saying,
Well, no, like
like I think
let's
one of
say there's a platform that's a social media platform. Like, what does it take to bring over all the people to a decentralized version of something? Like, they just don't want to do it for the most part, right, Roman? Or
So, like, your question is on a tech side or business side? Let's separate
just
these
like
two.
the like both kind of, right? Because like you're a product guy, right? And we're talking about
Hmm.
like PB was talking about how there's decentralized social media that's really good now. And it's really good and everyone should check it out. And I'm like, okay, I'll check it out because I hope that it's gotten better. And the first iterations of it really sucked and of decentralized social media and it made me never want to go back to it. And I'm saying, so like what's it gonna take for if this is the evolution of social media, like most people, and I gave the example of 8 Bot, how we made it free to trade. I have it actually up there in the
Yeah,
Jumbotron, right? You can trade for free rather than spending money every time you use your Telegram bot with our bot, but people would rather just spend money, like at
yeah,
their own
because
detriment of their own
they stick
wallet.
to what they are used to. Yeah, so that's exactly the reason I
I
asked.
think
Like,
social media at the
is
end
it
of
the
the day, like it can
yeah?
offer a bunch of utility, and that's cool. But what they want is unique content opportunities, right? And so I think it'd be pretty.
He's cutting out. He's rugging. We
Yeah.
can't really hear him. He's gonna have to come back
he's
up. What'd you
rugging.
say, Roman?
So
Were you
it's
trying to
not like
talk?
it's very important to separate the tech challenge
Yeah, he
versus
rugged.
business
Sorry.
challenge. Can you hear me?
no, I can
Yeah,
hear
yeah, he was
Roman.
rugging out
Okay.
Can
hard.
can you hear
He was
Roman?
rugging out hard.
I can hear Roman. Can you not hear Roman, Coco?
I can hear him now. Yeah, I
Yeah,
Oh,
don't know.
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, so like on the business side, like in my opinion, tech is going like in front of like the other aspects. So the tech is like here before it's really needed. But the problem is like with the business side, is like to pull people's attention away from something they are used to is like very hard. that if you want to solve this equation just from the tech perspective, the distance has to be like so big that at some point people, okay, so I cannot justify anymore why I stick to this old platform I'm used to, and I just have to move to the new thing. But if the distance is not that big, then yeah, people just, oh, okay, it's like Android versus Apple type of thing. Like if you are like Apple fan, like you will, never justify for yourself why you would need to buy an Android, right? So it's just like the same with social media. When you get used to something in particular, that's it. Like the distance has to be like very significant for you in order to switch the
There has
social
to be
media
something
platform.
really substantial, right? Something
Yeah,
think
substantial.
it's
it.
like
I think it's.
Twitter
I think.
versus Threads. Like that was a
Yeah.
great example.
I think it's gonna have to
They have
be
money,
something
they
like
have tech, but they didn't manage
like
to do this.
the games, right? Like games in crypto, right? Like Web3. I think what's going to have to be is you're going to have really good games and then integrate crypto. I don't think it's the other way around. I don't think it has to be crypto and then you integrate the game. It's the same thing with social
100%.
media. I think social media has to integrate crypto correctly, not the
Or
opposite way.
you
You're
like with crypto games, you have to incentivize people with money so you can actually buy their attention.
Yeah, if
Then you
they can
can be
make money,
profitable.
they'll find a way over there.
Yeah.
100. I
That's
think
also
that
true.
the social media companies such as like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, even they're not going to try to reinvent the wheel. They're just going to try to make it more appealing and more useful. They're going to make
More
it go
addictive.
further. Exactly. I think that they're Pinky said spot on. What I have my hand raised for, that instead of somebody trying to reinvent the wheel and make a new social media platform utilizing cryptocurrencies and blockchain, I think that the existing head innovators like Instagram and Twitter are going to integrate blockchain technology. I think they're going to be forced to at some point. I don't know what that point's going to be, but I think that they're going to be forced to use it. Example with Twitter. I mean, I don't think they're using blockchain technology or plan to in the future, but their information, if you say something that one party doesn't like, they used to be able to take it off. They used to be able to censor you. I think using blockchain technology for something like that, where you can't be censored, we know exactly who is saying what, and there's no misinformation being spread. Um, I think that that could be a potential use case that Instagram or Twitter could use. Not trying to reinvent the wheel, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure, bro. We have
Yeah.
Europe up here. Europe's had his hand up for like 3.5 hours, bro. You don't have to put your hand up here. What's happening?
Oh, you're Gucci, brother. Man, I'm just kicking it, brother. I love the conversation. I mean, there's a couple points to what you just mentioned about kind of just like intertwining with social media and crypto. And I think like one point I want to at least make is like, say there is this innovation where a social media platform is created and they embedded crypto really well, and you get 1 million users, or even say 5 or 10% of the amount of users that are on Instagram, which is a huge number. All Instagram or Facebook or any of these other platforms would have to do is just like take what they're doing and say, oh, let's just do the fucking same thing, and they just squash you just like that. And I think like what's not to underestimate is like there's so much in next big innovation. Just like kind of really ask all those questions. Can Facebook just do the same fucking thing? Can Instagram do the same thing? Can X just see what's doing well and just be like, you know what, let's just also do this too? Um, I think that's just on that point. One thing I did want to mention though,